this mistake when doing side lying leg raises? Stick around and let's see if we can fix it. Hey guys, John here from JK Conditioning with PodiumRunner.com, and in this video today I'm going to go over 3 exercises to help you target your glute med. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to our channel and keep up to date with all our latest fitness videos to help you become a stronger runner. Alright, so the glute med, or the gluteus medius, is an important hip stabilizer. So when we land one leg at a time, the hip has to maintain a level position so that your biomechanics are more sound. If you have weakness in the hip stabilizer muscles, your hip abductors, particularly your glute med, then you can get contralateral hip drop. So what happens there is with each landing, your hip will shift slightly to the side and the opposite pelvis will drop. So what we're getting here is a biomechanical inefficiency that you don't want to have when you run. Common exercises for runners to strengthen the glute med is the side lying leg raise. So this is an exercise that was made popular by Jane Fonda back in the jazzercise days. And with this exercise, the runner is lying on their side and they're lifting their top leg up. But this exercise, even though it can target your glute med, can also target another muscle that we don't want to get stronger. This is your TFL, or your tensor fascia lata. Kind of like a fancy coffee. So what you do in this situation when that exercise is performed incorrectly, the leg actually lifts slightly to the front as it goes up, and that targets this muscle here, your superficial hip flexor, TFL. That's a muscle that you don't want to get stronger because with running it's already getting a lot of stimulus and kind of building a lot of strength. A lot of runners are even tight in that muscle. So the glute med is the muscle that you want to target during your side lying leg raises. So in this video today I'm going to teach you 3 exercises to target that muscle correctly without going into your TFL. Alright, so the first exercise is a side lying leg raise, but we're going to tweak it a little bit so that we can target the glute med correctly. So you're going to lie on your side against the wall with your bottom leg bent. You're going to put a hand towel between your heel of the top leg and the wall. You're going to place your top hand on the floor to brace your body, and what you want to do is brace your abs and create as much body stability against the wall as possible. The next thing you want to do is turn your top leg down so that your toes point down so that your heel is higher than your toes. And then what you want to do is, while bracing your abs, you're going to lift your leg against the wall, trying not to let the towel drop. So you have to push your heel into the wall to lift the leg up while the toes point down. I want you to lift your leg up about 12 to 18 inches high without hiking your hip. So again, it's important to keep the abs braced so that the body doesn't move, so that you can lift the leg from the hip. So what you want to focus on here is feeling a squeeze or a contraction in the glute med, which is the side of your glute, and not feel a strong contraction in the front aspect of your hip, being your TFL. What I want you to do here is 12 to 15 reps per side, again trying not to move your body during each lift. Alright, so the second exercise is called a glute med activation leg swing. I want you to stand with your feet hip width apart and your bare feet. I want you to lift up one leg, and I want you to make sure that your pelvis stays level and you're not going to lean too far to one side. What I want you to do is slowly swing your leg forward and back like a pendulum from your hip, about 12 inches in front of your body to 12 inches behind your body. As the leg swings, don't move your torso, just let the swing happen from your hip. Do 30 reps. Without stopping or holding on to anything, bring your leg in front of you and then swing it from side to side. 12 inches to the left, 12 inches to the right. Again, keep your body still and don't let your pelvis leave that nice level position. Try to keep your balance, it's going to be tough. Keep your eyes open, don't close your eyes. After you finish 30 reps per side, I want you to return to the forward and back leg swing. Do 30 again, without stopping and without hanging on to anything. Go back to the side leg swing in the front. What I want you to notice is that in the stance leg, that is the target leg, you should feel your glute med activating to keep your hips level. You might feel a little bit in the lower leg, in the calf, a little bit in the thigh, but the target muscle is your glute med. And the last exercise is called the X-band monster walk. What I want you to do is loop a 3-foot band underneath your feet, stand with your feet shoulder width apart and your feet pointing straight. Cross the band in front of your legs and choke down on the band, pull your elbows back and get tall. This will create tension in the band. What I want you to do is take 1-inch steps slowly, stepping to the right. Take 15 steps to the right. Don't sway your body and don't lift your hips with each step. Keep the steps small to keep the tension in the band. After you finish 15 steps to the right, return to where you started, taking those 1-inch steps. Do this twice through. Before stopping, make sure that your feet are still shoulder width apart and your feet are still pointing straight, and then you're gonna do monster walks forward. Take 1-inch steps, keep tension in the band, and take 15 steps forward. Carefully, without falling over, walk backwards. Again, 1-inch steps, feet shoulder width apart, feet pointing straight. Once you get to the starting position, I want you to do that twice, and again, I want you to notice how this challenges your glute med. If you do this incorrectly, your hips are going to start to lift up with each step, or your body's going to sway too much. So just ease off on the tension on the band and take smaller steps and take your time. So there you have it, guys, 3 exercises to target your glute med. Make sure your TFL muscles are not overacting during this exercise. They are a synergist to the glute med. What that means is that they also abduct your hip, but we don't want to target those muscles. Let's make sure that all these exercises that we did today target your glute med, and then you'll be better off for it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you at the next one.